got some wings for you if you want some. We also have our nutritional facts here. And since it's summertime, of course, we are the summer edition. Where is he moving? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's shooting at someone. Let's go.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Bye, friends. Using the other guy as a meat shield.
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
Fluster Neve too. What can I say to Neve that would fluster her? Like, just get up close in the microphone and be like, "Hey Neve, you look so mustardy today."
I knew it was gonna be something related to mustard that someone come up with. All right, Apex pilot, have fun with this. Apex driver's like, "What the hell did you just get me into? What did you call me into?" I should have known. Someone calling me in next to the mafia's main place of business, main military installation. Can you do it? Can you do it? I can't even see how much hold they have. 42, 22. Come on, you can do it. You're gonna blow me up, aren't you? You are a horrible. I need a refund. I need to speak with your manager. Do. See, we're fine. Plenty of fuel. Just look at the dang fuel bar. It's like 1 pixel. No fuel rats today. The music back on.
Pleasure, I'm sure.
Hi. Package. Here, package for you. Yeah. Take the package quick. I'm horribly wanted here. So, yeah, we gotta get going. Oops. I forgot to put the shield up before doing that. I'm sorry. I meant to put the. I was going for a, hey, here's your package, now die. See, one of them is here. I do see our old tracks. Let's see if we can get on top of the Type 8 now. Bonk. Yeah, oh, stay. Perfect. Heck yeah. 10 out of 10, right?
Oh, you put the lime in the codex and you put the lime in the codex and you mark the gal map. Put the lime in the codex and you mark the gal map. Yeah, that works. That works. I like it.
Okay, fine. Lich wants me to read it with quacks now. Dear Quacketer, I find it despicable, quack, a diabolical quack, that you defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous quacking restrictions regarding quacking animals in the city. No quacking animal larger than a quacking peacock may gain entry? How quacking archaic. My daring Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet, quackers. And yet you just spend time with my child and must visit my summer home in quacking Cormier. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this quacking issue immediately. The emotional and quacking psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake. Quack it, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities, should not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries out for a father. This quacking archaic policy has separated a quacking child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Older Ravagar lives with his quacking self. Yours faithfully, Mr. Quacker. Hey there, everyone. How's it going today? Looks like the ad breaks are over. Welcome on in. Anyone who's already here, Anonymous, welcome on in. I don't really have any particular plan today. I'm just testing the Band-Aid to the computer until the new hardware arrives. But should hopefully be next week. Well, like a week from today, so. But we shall see. It seems the sound card was, I don't know, motherboard's kicking the bucket. I think it was screwing with the sound card. Hopefully the sound card's not actually dead, but it might be. But I think it's still the motherboard because it's still sometimes not posting properly. So we'll see how this goes. But should have the new motherboard and processor on the way. Then probably like a week or two hiatus while I install and reconfigure all that nonsense. And test it and all that. For now, let's see what we get up to tonight. Yeah, the problem is, the postcode it stops on is B2, which usually indicates something attached, which usually indicates something attached to it is malfunctioning, but it could also just be the motherboard not talking properly too to the said thing. But it's been doing that since before I installed the 5070, just much more often now. So I don't know. I think it's just degrading. So I don't think it's the 5070. It's something. What the music is. I can barely hear my music in this new. I had to take out the sound card using the onboard, and I'm just figuring all that out. So I'm like here. Oh, wait, shouldn't the... I said that before. No, I think it's mostly booting issues is the main thing. Usually once I get it going, it's usually good. Although when I had the sound card in, it was locking up doing stuff with the sound card. I think that PCI slot or something was screwy or something. I don't know what's There we go. And that, there I can hear the music a little better. A little low. Let's see, we can dock over here then. I think I had the Panther on here. Then yeah, I don't know if the sound card's dead or if I'll be able to use it in the new PC. No clue. I don't know if that was the culprit or not. But I think I don't know, or if it was I don't think it was the culprit, but it might have been maybe a victim. I don't know. I might just get the Sound Blaster X for the external one anyways. Save the hassle. Alright, I think I had... No, I didn't have it stored here. I don't have the build yet for the Bright Lightning to do that bit. I think it's must be on my carrier. Oh, my carrier's not actually in the system. That's right, I moved it over yet last week. Moved it over there to be like, hey, no touchy. To whoever was trying to touch it with Liang Rui. Let's get the pack hounds on the Panther Clipper build. But you know, to be fair on this motherboard, it was first installed December 17th, 2015. It's like 2-3 months shy of its 10-year anniversary. I don't know. And there's been some other issues with it already. Like the sound card, I'm using the onboard sound card. Fortunately, I don't have the ability to line in my laptop anymore because that was one of the issues. The line in just mysteriously stopped working on it once years ago, and then I put in the sound card that now died. Missed it a little bit there. Yet.
Docking request accepted. A landing pad has been assigned to you, Commander.
Okay, yeah, my music monitoring, so maybe putting all the monitoring on the SP diff is not the best idea. Let's see if we can change that up.
Docking successful. Engines shutting down. Welcome, Commander.
Send it over to the XLR interface. Do the mixing maybe. All right, and okay, yeah, my sound tone's still decent-ish. Oh, that's why that changed the profile. You changed it in all the profiles. Wait, my IRL toolkit profiles. Different ingests. All right, let's see how that around if that's still reasonable. Except for, of course, the song stops right then. I'm like, I can't hear it with single boost. Oh, it stopped. Slightly. All right, there we go. Let's get docked here again. I think now I can hear the music and the other stuff like. Let me see. I booped my carrier. So I hit throttle up? No. I can't get out of here now. There we go. I think hopefully. The new motherboard's not going to have the optical output, so I should probably just do all the mixing on the XLR somehow. For now.
Docking accomplished. Clamps engaged. Your ship has docked, Commander.
Just having because that reduces my side tone, which I kind of like my side tone. It doesn't really sound any different. There, yeah, I don't know. See, I like the stronger side tone. That's the problem. All right, let's see what the Panther Clipper has, though. I should have had it here. There it is. Oh yeah, I got number 3 on the leaderboard after all this stuff last week. Let's see here. And radio got number 1 by like a crazy margin. Look at that. LeCug just barely beat me. If I did like a few more runs, I probably would have been number 2. No beating radio there, jeez. All right, outfitting here. So I think you got the reverbs on the 3s, right? Yeah. Probably just take these 3 and just turn these into the torpedoes. We'll just store these then for now. What was your contribution last week? See what the leaderboard is. Back in there. I don't see you on there. The lowest was 535,000, looks like. Wait, is that bottom one? No, I thought it said Commander Mustard. I was like, hold up. Oh yeah, I got a new mustard yesterday too. I got the low and senf found at World Market. Granted, it's not the toothpaste tubes. I've been looking for the low and senf toothpaste tubes because that'd be the perfect travel mustard. They make a mustard in toothpaste tubes. And I got Vegemite as well, so I tried that. That's actually pretty good. It's like soy sauce and beer at a baby. Weren't you the wait? Who suggested it? Was it you? Who said it was? It was someone in chat, and I just took it. I can't remember who it was now.
Yes, release. The launch underway.
I think it was Phoenix Blue, wasn't it? Oh, they fixed it a little. It's not as severe, I think, now. It's a little more subdued when I go back and forth. Okay. I was like, that feels a little different. Might have been you. Okay. Oh, I had it bad in normal, too, I thought. Let me look at Super Cruise, too. Yeah, I guess it's kind of the same. I've just been become accustomed to the abuse of this cockpit. Like something different feeling about it, or maybe just because I got used to the Anaconda. I think that's what it is. I got used to a normal ship, and now I'm back in this. And it's like, every time I move the stick. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, I think I got used to the Anaconda. Now I'm like, ugh. Actually, you know what I could do for the... That might be a way to do it. Hold on. do audio input system. That changed the... Do that. Monitoring that. Maybe, actually, let me just see if I can just take the what's here all the way over to...
Scan detected.
All right, maybe does this work? No, hold on. That's all right. Sorry if that sounded weird. I set it on the wrong thing, and it made it probably loop. And I couldn't hear it, but it probably sounded horrible. My apologies. Second one is the Puma terminal. I got Cougar's lawnmower on the other account. Yeah, it's the lawnmower of that gal you met at the bar. go. Pop on down in there. Let's see how that works for us. All right, pop into outfitting here. We should be able to equip the pack hounds now. Our lovely, lovely pack hound launchers somewhere in here. There they are. Ooh, you know, should I stick a fourth one on there? What do I should? Yeah, well, I think 3 should hopefully be enough to take care of any NPC, but we'll leave that extra torp on there just to give them a little extra damage, I suppose, right out the gate. And then I think 3 should be able to mop up the rest of any of them. That should be sufficient for any NPC, I think. We just need to engineer those a little bit. I don't really have ED on to see engineer open at the moment, so we'll have to determine in a bit here. I think 3. Well, you know, we also got the torpedo. Just we got to knock their drives out. The 4 smalls and the 2 of the on that 2. You sub-target the drives, and then you can just pack on them to death. Right after you, the 3s get the shields down, and then you take their drives out, and then you just pack on the rest of them. Of course, we got some sort of power deployment issue here. There's an NPC around here somewhere that was like hostile, right? They're shooting at someone. I just wanted to attack him, see how that went, but nope. Let's go see what Liv's Rider has to say for us. Booping. Yeah, balance is okay, I guess. Booping. It's like the louder than before, and then someone's like quieter than before. That's what's bothering me a lot. the sounds in Elite are just like quieter than I'm used to as well, but compared to some of the others. Oh, it's being weird. Maybe? Well, it's like... This is like super quiet to me, but I can see in the OBS meter that it's fairly loud to you guys. I don't know if that's something up with this onboard sound card. I don't know. Like if I'll just have to do a mock stream tomorrow and play around with it while I'm pretending to stream. Here, I think there's a try something else real quick.
Zorgon Peterson Foxtrot Sierra Niner. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Looping the what I hear. Correct, maybe.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 03.
Both me. Good. That was one of the problems with the onboard sound card. It won't let me have it do the stereo mix or the SP diff with the normal setting and then play something else to it. It'll just like pause the stereo mix. I was trying to do it with like the what I hear, so maybe that was just doing something weird. Oh, I'm gonna look close to the ground there. There we go. We got the 0.64 gravity here. But the menu is just like ridiculous.
Docking procedure completed.
And then like he's loud.
Greetings, Commander.
Like the menu I can like not even hear. I don't know if maybe it isn't just me. I don't know. Let's see what can we do for the pack counts. How much do we have for rapid fire? We could G5 all of those, I think. Yeah. Okay. It's like I don't know if it's hard to tell sometimes. Is it transmitting that way, or is it just like with my headphones with this new setup? There's an issue with that. I don't know. This sounds like more like what I think I was expecting too. The other way was also like crinkling in my ear at times. I've been cussing at it for like 2 days now. We got just a bandage for at least like a week roughly. Because the motherboard and the RAM comes tomorrow, but for whatever reason the processor won't come till Wednesday. So, yeah, with the behaviors that this was starting to the often like it'll like occasionally like now it's like once a day it'll like not boot, it'll stop at B2 on postcode, and then I have to like try to boot it like 3 or 4 or 5 times before it'll actually boot after that. It's something's degrading. I don't know. I called in a favor from a family for a little bit of fund forwarding for now to just get the processor upgrade early. So the motherboard, this one is the motherboard I installed this on December 17th, 2015. So it's not like it's had a short life by any means. And then it was originally installed the 5820K, and then I moved it up to the 6850K a year later. So the processor's been in there for 9 years. Motherboard's been in there for pretty much 10. So yeah. Yeah, and it proves, this build proves Redditors wrong too. Is my favorite bit about it. Because if you ever like go on the overclocking forums, I remember I was like looking a while back for tips on stuff, like tips to get a little bit. Yeah, it proves Reddit isn't a high bar, but it proves how easy Redditors get in their echo chambers of wrongness. You go to like the overclocking subreddit, and people are like asking how to overclock these. Like, well, I can get it stable at like 4.3 or 4.4 with like 1.4 volts, and the writer's like, no, you better have another processor coming to you in the mail right now, because that thing's gonna last all of a week if you're lucky. You know, you don't run it past 1.35, or you might as well just kiss your processor goodbye. Just pretty much every overclocking thread about Broadwell E had that in there, because it's like, okay, yeah, like pretty much everything before Broadwell E, yeah, 1.35 volts was kind of considered the max. And then Redditors just didn't bother reading that with Broadwell and Broadwell E, it got bumped up to 1.45. And so, yeah, my process has been running at 1.425 for the past 10 years. So, proves those guys wrong that said anything over 1.35 is going to last a week. I'm on whole reinforcement missiles. I got the other packet on. There we are. But yeah, I think it's just the motherboard's finally degrading because there's been... It's already has some known issues, like the actual on the sound card, the onboard card, the line in doesn't work properly for whatever reason. It stopped working once, which is part of why I had the sound card in the first place. One of the USB ports just randomly disconnects all the time, so I just avoid using it. Like the motherboard's also already has some known issues. Yeah, well, the funny bit is I could claim a world record for this particular CPU and GPU rig, mainly because I'm the only person crazy enough to run this combo. But you know, it's a world record nonetheless in what 3D Mark, the 6850K with the 5070. I'm the only one putting benchmarks up for that combo. I got the world record. But it will be good, because I've been CPU limited, basically. That's why I was looking to upgrade to the i7, no, i5 14600K. I'll probably eventually down the line maybe pop an i9 in there, but for now, start with the i5. And then I could save up for the i9 while not having to worry about this thing being a ticking time bomb. So, ooh, we could put drag on the pack hounds, eh? Oh, we should have one be emissive as well. That way, if they try to heatsink, don't work for them, you know? Yeah, what's like the... Well, too, the nice thing, too, is like, you know, wait a year or two, and then there'll be more economical. Because that's kind of like what I did originally. It's same thing with the original, with this, was like 58... i7 5820K. Although I think the 686 series hadn't actually come out yet at that time. And then I upgraded to 6850K. But yeah, and that way too, yeah, I'm getting the i5 14600, and then, you know, if I do upgrade to the i9, I can then, you know, buy the i9 and sell the i5 to make it so the price isn't as expensive, you know, basically. Let's see. Multi-servos it, just make them super rapid fire. I think the other and the main issue I think is the power usage. Ninth generally. Really, only the i9s did? I think, well, the 14th gen, nice. The i5s and the 7 should have hyper threading, I think. Hopefully I read that right. Yeah, okay, yeah, the i5 14600 has hyper threading. I mean, in any case, it benchmarks like a 50% performance improvement over my current processor, so that should be good for that.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Now let's see, is that only take down the cargo hatch? That's not a problem. Just the cargo hatch only. No worries on that. But I could actually even just have it undo the booster even. I don't think I'm really going to be using the cargo hatch in combat nonetheless. Let's go find ourselves a dirty little pirate. Okay, yeah, I think this sounds more correct in my ears now. I think I was trying to get around the weird... That was an annoying thing. It's like on the Sound Blaster ZXR, I could have it doing play stereo mix to digital output, and then I could also play other things to digital output and just mix them. But this card, it just won't. It's one or the other, basically, or the onboard. I've downgraded back to the onboard. And I don't know if I even want to put the ZXR back in there. The Creative makes good hardware, but absolute dog shit dog water drivers. Like the main symptoms that are happening is what's called surround channel drifting. Like it'll just suddenly decide, oh, the rear left's now the front right. Like, and that just kept happening like way more often, and suddenly it didn't do it for years. It did it way back for some weird reason too, and then it got fixed and never did it again, and then now it's happening again. I don't know, but apparently a lot of people have that issues. And I remember Creative's customer support back when I contacted them about it too were less than helpful. They're like, oh yeah, this is a known issue with AMD, and I'm like, okay, cool, so what does that have to do with an Intel X99 platform? They're like, it's a known issue with AMD. I'm like, I have literally zero AMD hardware in this build. And they're like, it's a known issue with AMD. I'm like, okay, cool. Good to know. Oh, I got a... Oh, hold on. YouTube comment, and I can't see it because I forgot to move my dock. Put my dock to the YouTube. One moment. Oh. Now I can see it. 07 there, Commander Sir Holy. Soundbars with G6, yeah. But it's very, yeah, the software, it's more the driver reliability. But I mean, I'm looking at maybe the Sound Blaster X4. At least it's external and doesn't. Because apparently part of the issue of the channel switching, from what more tech heads than I have found, is it's something with how modern BIOSes, like there used to be IRQs, right? Now there's not really those. And it's how they assign like the device IDs now. On PCI, they like to just swap it around, and the card tries to do its best to keep its channel stable, but sometimes it doesn't. I see something. I currently check the system. I need to get that monitor closer. Honestly, I can barely read that. Cowboy, okay. See, I need a monitor arm over there too, because that monitor of the YouTube chat is like 5 feet from me. What I'm doing in this game. Scowloy Edge. It looks like it might be on the edge. No? Okay. It is Perseus arm. What's going on with this system? It's got some M stars. Anything particular on it? I can't see the system map though. Because otherwise, yeah, this is as far as I can really see without having visited it. Is there like Earth likes or something in it? Otherwise, yeah, I can't actually get in to see the system map itself. the way you normally go to the void, you go out towards like this area. So I was on before the current CG. I was actually going to be on a trip out here to the Stolen Trees, which we'll get back on that trip after we do a few things here in the bubble. Then I was going to go over back, have this commander visit Sviazzi Ericsson's star, and then this is actually you're kind of near this actually if you're interested in real stars. PSRJ 1932 plus 2220. That's the furthest west real star in the in-game galaxy. It looked like you were kind of near there. That's a little bit back down, but sort of close. It's a country mile. But yeah, I'm gonna at least try and look at a Furball. I'm gonna try to look at a Sound Blaster X4. It seems to at least have the surround outputs and maybe a volume knob and stuff. Maybe it'll be better than whatever onboard the Asus W680 comes with. Is it the Asus WS Pro W680 Ace? I think something like that. Has it onboard, but doesn't have an optical out for having a dual output. Because that's kind of like the thing that I kind of want for streams, like being able to have it doing the front, center, rear to my volume knobs. Ow. And then also having it just always constantly transmitting to a secondary output as well. That I can just have headphones put on without having to muck around with settings and the shit, you know? I just turn volume knobs. That way the settings are mostly set and forget. Alright, we're looking for Naughty Pirates. There should be a Hazardous in the system, which I scan. Now let's see if we can find like a strong enemy in there to test our theoretical damage output. Yeah, definitely check it out. Yeah, that's one of the things we do as they'll run a series of expeditions that focus on all the real stars in the game, and so that's kind of found that in the when I was searching through my little database that I've gripped out of the EDSM of the real stars. Right in here to the res. Oh, going a little fast. Oh, I managed to drop in exactly 100 kilometers from the Hazres, though. Let's say there's someone over here. Let's see what they want. Okay, they're trying to fly this way? No, it's just a little keel back. I'll just fly this way. We'll eventually get into its range here pretty quickly. I think they have the range isn't too bad. Start seeing NPCs. pirates and whatnot. Might be hitting here in a moment anyways. And then yeah, before might not stream, probably won't stream tomorrow. I might test some stuff. Maybe the day after. Because I gotta go through, mark down all of our settings and stuff, etc. for various things. Because, like, I'm just going to do a fresh reinstall of Windows as well with it. Rather than, because I got a system, my backups normally are system images and some other stuff. Just gotta probably, yeah, get the settings backed up, of course. Mark down everything. I won't be going from the system image this time. Come on, find me some pirates. I'm 50 kilometers out now. Gotta be some pirates in here somewhere, right? And some stutters like it's thinking of something. Thinking of spawning some pirates. There's gotta be some pirates here soon. I'm under 20 now. Where are these? Where are the NPCs? Sensors get turned off? I don't think so. Oh, they're on. There we go. There's something. Type 6. Ah, wasn't able to thrust down quick enough there. Gonna give me anything besides a Type 6. There we are. There we are, finally. Finally. I decided to bring some friends. I see like an anaconda or something now. One big pirate, basically. folks on Twitch that can't afford any of the products. Let me see if we can reshuffle this by jumping to Super Cruise then. Turn tight enough. Hold on. Have to go the full loop around. Got over here. Aspects. Master aspects. That all these pirates want to bring to us? How about you? A Fertilance, perfect. That's the kind of dangerous pirate we want. Distance on him first. Clark. Loop of shame reigning with the party of 6. Wait a second, we saw you the other day on stream. Actually, I think I didn't know you streamed. I remember seeing a Commander Loop of Shame. Let me get that shout out there. How's it going? How's it going? What were you getting up to? Seven loopers. I'd rather still do against just a fully shielded aspects now. We're just testing out our hauler build real quick just to be like, see how it fares against any random NPCs that try for us. The Torps, we already tried it on. It just murdered the Fertilance, but we might as well just use the rest of our munitions, right? Yeah, I think I bumped into a Commander Loop of Shame the other day coming out of the Soontil station. I made a joke about it. I remember making it. I was like, "Oh, hey, it's the loop that everyone talks about." Yeah, use them before you have to pay taxes on them. That's how you go. Oh man, I'm gonna grab a soda real quick. Yeah, if you're a Commander Loop of Shame, that would. But yeah, make sure to take care of yourself. All that we're just kind of doing a test stream more or less today too, because just been running. I've been running into some PC issues, so I had to do some setup changes. So we're just testing that out. Does that mean that blew you up, Romus? No, I didn't have any weapons. I was just in an anaconda. Would have been the same commander named Commander NiamhKami. Alright, let's see where we're gonna go next. So I have really no plans today. I'm just testing to see how my rig holds up with this bandage I've applied until my new hardware comes. Oh yeah, we acquired that too, so I should just try to do some reinforcement on our other commander. That could be a thing to do as well. Let's see, park on my carrier again. I mean, I assume the Soon Tills are done. I think it looked like they weren't Civil Liberty anymore, so I doubt it's probably not even... Allocation is probably not 400 anymore, I imagine. Probably less now. Oh, actually, that's what we could do. I just thought of something as well. I used all of the FSD injection. I need to go back. We need to go out and get that more of that. This is what we need to do. Yeah, it's direct mode of the SPDIF sounds better. The what, quote unquote, what you hear must have been doing something weird. Weird compression or something. There we go. Get on there. Get on there right there. Now we need to go out and gather more of our materials again. Let's see. We can go in our just... we'll go in a non-mouse. The max jump range. It's not... It's basically a range in and out thing, not a full exploration trip, really. First one we need is Yttrium. Tune jumps out to the Yttrium. It's probably starting me out with a yeah. Oh, it is jumping me to Jackson's too. Look at that. Nice, nice. Yo, this is a good place. Yeah, words. Place to leave the bubble from. You boost right from this to Jackson's Lighthouse, and then you just go. Apparently. From the coldest known magnetic white dwarf in reality and in the game. I know it's what, lowest mass DC in the game. That's what it was, yeah. Right over to Jackson's and zoom zoom. head on over here to... See, that's the other thing interesting about the JackSkif too, because it doesn't say it's an anarchy system. It hides the government type. Like, specifically hides the government type here. And says it as, it's a security level. Apparently, it's just not allowed to call cats fat on Twitch. How does it turn compared to the regular Clipper? Not at all close. The Clipper, the Imperial Clipper is actually pretty agile. Turns more like a cutter. Not quite as bad as the cutter, though, but kind of like a cutter. Yeah, apparently just fat shaming cats not allowed. Yeah, you gotta call him chonky, not fat, apparently. Right there. That use wider than a door frame. Less notable so an automa won't be triggered. That cat is wider than a door frame. And we're particularly talking about the door frames at the grocery store that slide open. Those things are like 4 door widths. Grocery store door frames. I mean, it's kind of dark humor if you have to work there. Wait, what are we talking about, Desi? Dungeon Master. I think I had heard of that. I think I remember seeing ads for that back in the 90s in EGM. Des Irsara.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that's where it comes from. Okay. Athra. Okay. Oh, we're about to hit a real pulsar here, it looks like, in the next jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Kafrukba. An original character name from Mud that required original names. Ah. That was one of the things I kind of missed about like the Rubies of Eventide when they had the roleplay server that they actually enforced, proper naming conventions.
Frameshift drive operation.
Charge on here, and then I head on over to the Outtots bird.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Alright, there we go. Charged on up.
Drive charging.
Thinking for the lurk.
Fuel sweeping.
Another 6 jumps.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Should make sure the fish work. There we go. See what we cast here. What we catch, whatever it's called. Words. Words are tough.
Fuel sweeping.
Nom 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 nom. Oh. Actually, I think I had it in custom only mode for testing something. Let me make sure that's still not the case. Wait, why did it do 2? What'd it be doing? Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, I think it's in custom mode. Either that... Yeah, it's in custom only mode. Okay. Relaunch that real quick. I think it's in double mode when I have to connect to Twitch. Because a part of my troubleshooting over the past 2 days of the motherboard is I had like reloaded a system image from July 27th, and so it was holding on to old data basically. I think the leaderboard should still be up to date though. Yeah, leaderboard is because it cloud sinks. And I'm pretty sure I have that installed on A, not my system drive anyways. But the system tokens were old. There we go. Now we've caught an Atlantic cod.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I put in a new Easter egg with the fishing game too, actually. Gonna add more and more of those over time. Oh, we getting a legendary? I wonder if it'll be the one. Oh. Billy Bob singing fish. What I need to do is just get a video of the singing fish while it Valas. Has like 100 of those nailed to a wall on this like train ride at this Halloween amusement park. It goes there and they're all sing all at once. Just have that video pop whenever someone catches that. Like, you got another one for the wall. Yeah, like the little train ride at Valas. It's back near the pedal carts. Like right when you pop over the bridge that goes towards the pedal carts, it's right there. You know where the potato patch cookery is, right? The potato food stand.
Frameshift drive charging.
Or the bouncy mats. When was the last time you were there? I think that might be a relevant question at this point. Couple years, 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah, there definitely should have been. Just like there's like a bridge down to another little part of the place. There's the pedal carts, the bunch of the campfires are that way. Yeah. I think you missed a whole section. I mean, I used to go there just a ridiculous amount every year. I haven't gone like the past 2 years just because the traffic now at this point is just way too ridiculous. And then I worked there 1 year too. Part of 1 year before I threw my ankle out. So. Good. I might just need to pull up Google Maps here. If I can. Pull it up in a browser I'm not logged into. Oh. Well, the train thing's been there for a good, like, 10, 15 years at least. Pop it up in here. Oh, not a browser source. No, I want the actual window capture of the browser. Not that. Get out of there. We'll stick that there, and we'll put it there. Okay. It's what? Oh, where are we? Nebraska Crossing. Where are we at? Where? Oh, this is lagging kind of. Okay. Tram. There we are. All right. So you got like the entrance buildings here, right? You know, you got your entrance buildings right there. Then you go down. You got your main food hall there. And then you got over here, you got this is the potato patch right there. Apparently have addresses for these things. And then there's this bridge right here, That goes over to this area. This is the train depot. This is the pedal carts. Bouncy mats. You know, the train kind of goes out here, goes around, ups back over this way, goes out here. And then here is the wall of 100 Billy Bob Bass. And then it continues on around. Oh, section was gated off. Maybe they're updating something over there that time. I don't remember it being closed for the seasons necessarily, but maybe temporarily or something. Actually, I think there was one season where it opened late. That might have been it. That could have been, yeah. Or the last weekend, maybe. They had, if it was 2019, they did have some flood damage in that area because it is around that the train goes around like a pond that does fill up from, and that bridge does go over creek as well. So they did actually have flood damage over on that side from the 2019 floods. So it could have been that. Could have been repairing from that. There we go. This is our planet destination over this way. And my upper back tooth's starting to hurt. I'm gonna deal with that tooth now. But we should be able to get the crystal shards on this planet with the yttrium, I think it was. Can't wait until we just stab the planets for rares. Yeah, maybe that's the new mining method. Just mine the planet itself. Maybe that's what it is. The asteroids, you're just mining planet surfaces. Just right on down there now. Can still possibly use VR in Elite? Yeah, you can still use VR in Elite. You just don't get in an Odyssey. It's in like a theater mode when you go on foot. That's the main thing, but yeah, it works perfectly fine for in ship. I do it from time to time. So some of these crystalline shards. Spot here. Be in the sunlight at least. Never left the ship again. Like what they say from Interstate 76. Never get out of the car. Except for in this case, it's a ship. Winning, son. No idea if your character even has a weapon. Farm the clusters. Wherever they may show their faces, we'll shoot them. There we go. I lost the... Oh, there it is. In a little bit of a curious spot there. This one there. Boop. Sure, it's actually. Sometimes, for some reason, this thing will think you can only get 100 of them. Dang it! Hold on. Supposed to be able to get 150. It just does that for some reason sometimes. I'm not sure why. I think usually relog fixes it. So yeah, that does. There we go. Now it's 650. Perfect. Don't know why it does that. There should be a crystal cluster on this somewhere. There it is. Right over there. Years old. Wow. Like feeling old yet? I think my favorite little factoid to make people feel old is, you know, Grand Theft Auto Vice City the setting was in 1986 was when it was set in, right? Well, Grand Theft Auto Vice City released closer to 1986 than to today. Actually, by quite a bit, even, if I remember correctly. It was 2001, so it would have been. No, it's 2002. Then 16 years. That'd be if it was if they wanted to make release another version of an equally retro game, set as equally far in the past, it would have been Grand Theft Auto 2009. Oh yeah, San Andreas definitely did. Yeah, like a lot of the kids that were playing San Andreas back, at least when they were kids, actually lived when the setting was. Not necessarily so much the case with Vice City. Gacha games? Is that like, you know, Love in Deep Space or whatever? I heard that's that genre, right? Up the Yttrium. Let's see. When are we at? What are we at here? That says total 66. We still got a bit to go. So is that what, loot box the game? Or like loot boxes with parts of the game taped to the side. Wow. You also don't have to wait for a drop. The banners for something just run however long. I think Identity V was considered a gacha, right? I don't know. I never spent real money on it though. I guess you could still technically get everything, it just without real money, if you really wanted and had no life. Yeah, we did a seek wheelie there. There we did a sick anti-wheelie barrel roll cartwheel thing. Gachapon machines, yeah. Yeah, that's what I should. Anya the NB, how's it going? How's it going with the raid? What'd you get up to today? Shout out our fellow NBs. And you get your 3 fish there. Someone got 3 fish. Ah, on the NB got 3 fish. There we go. And a golden red-eye red. Parts of CJ, and I can't believe I wasn't following me yet. Yeah. I think we had seen each other in maybe chat. I know I've seen you in the chats, but maybe in some of the collab streams or such. Shared chats. Where did this crystal go? I gotta shoot its face. There we go. Oh, and a drawing of a Neve. My my reward request queue is blocking my fishing game partially. There we go. Stream's been going good. I'm just more or less doing a test stream. I've had some computer issues, so I'm trying to see how the Band-Aid holds up, at least for the next week until the new hardware comes. Mostly just had to take the sound card out of the thing, which sadly means I can't stream Lurk Mini anymore because I don't have a line in anymore. Ah, whoa! Physics left the room. Yeah, you only ever got the sticky hands out of the darn things, and then the staff at the pizzeria that you got it from are like, ugh, we gotta clean that off the ceiling now. Yeah, I don't know if, yeah, it's kind of like a weird one. It's like, I don't know if the sound card was dead or if it's a case where the motherboard was just dead enough that I couldn't handle 2 graphics cards and a sound card anymore. So, because technically, I mean, it still had issues even after I've taken the sound card out. It just not freezes once it boots. It just won't boot sometimes. I do want to at least get the band-aid fix in, because we do have peak on Monday with Demon and Fuwami. Yeah, Fuwami. On Monday we're doing some peak. As long as my motherboard continues to work until Monday, that is. You're at 132 now. Should have just a few more to pick up. Yeah, Peak is definitely peak gameplay. Such a fun little game. We did some with Toby and Lila Girlie the other week as well. And since me and Fuwami are both VTubers, Demon should probably. I would expect Demon shall be in the lovely model that I helped him make. We got Demon to become half a VTuber, and I helped him make his model. So. Never assemble on a Sunday. Well, the problem is that's what I am going to have to assemble, because my weekend is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I mean, granted, most parts. I mean, here in Omaha, we don't really have an emergency parts store anyway. So. Wait, really? That one too? That one too what? Yeah. Demon's at least got a part-time VTuber model, at least. So he designed his model, but helped Demon put on the additional blend shapes for the better tracking. Oh, the Autobot trip again. Yeah, it's really not liking you today. Which is, kind of funny. I don't know if everyone's been around for when Demon did the stream with Toby. It's like, technically, me and Demon could do the VTuber version of that, because obviously had to have his permission first, but I do technically have a copy of his model. I don't get too fine. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, and then there was a Roblox ripoff, and the devs of Peak were like, we'd rather you pirate our game than play Roblox. And it's like, you know what? Accurate. Alright, and then the other thing I need to get now is polonium, I think, right? Yeah, we're only at 15 on that, so we need to go get the polonium. Down there in KRW. Jumps. So before we leave, let's make sure we actually did get 100. We got 150 of our lovely, lovely yttrium. Good. On to the polonium then. I know, yeah. The like you actually see the images of the Roblox ones. It's like it's like not that blatant ripoffs are new in Roblox, but it's just such a blatant ripoff. I'd say beater. That's beater system. Yeah, hopefully it should be good. I just, mainly just need to do the motherboard, CPU, RAM, and just flip it into the case I already have with most all the power supply and cooler I already have and all that. So it's just been like 10 years since I built a computer. Well, actually, no, I helped build Lev's server earlier this year. I guess I got some practice in. Before that, though, it's been like 10 years before building Lev's server. Yeah, you didn't really forget. I've been digging in there already too because I had to take the sound card out. I need to make sure. I just thought too. I need to make sure I actually have thermal. I think I have spare thermal paste, but I need to verify that and order some if I don't. Well, I think the processors usually come with some in the box, but just in case. And then once that's built, we power through the Baldur's Gate 3 stream so we can finally start Cyberpunk 2077. Now that I'll have a rig that can handle streaming that game. Because I want to play it. I really want to play it, but I have promised you guys I will not play it. I will do first playthrough on stream. So I have only done testing in the start of the Nomad and Street Kid paths, because the plan is to do the Corpo path for stream. 'Cause I want to be a Corpo VTuber.
Frameshift drive charging.
And so that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna be a Corpo VTuber. But you know, also middle management simulator. I think I have some Arctic Silver from spare from when I did the AIO swap earlier this year. So I guess there's that too. I did also swap my AIO earlier this year. And I switched my case fans like 2 weeks ago, so 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, I've been prepping for this build. We're just firing the trigger on it a little earlier than expected, calling it a favor. But yeah, I don't... Because it was starting to... Yeah, the past, like... Even before the 5070 swap, it had this weird issue where if you went into the BIOS, it like wouldn't post for like 5 or 6 times after. It was really annoying. Go in the BIOS just to adjust like the fan speed at the new fans, and it kept being like freaking out. Like,
Frameshift drive charging.
I think eventually too, I want to get a fractal. Like, my new motherboard will have technically a header for Type C on the front panel, but my case doesn't have Type C, and my current motherboard doesn't have Type C either, because this motherboard, Type C only predates this motherboard's manufacture by 17 days. I actually like looked it up. It's like, why doesn't this motherboard have a Type C? And it's like, yeah, that'd be why. Yeah, Type C was like literally invented only 17 days before the EVGA X99 classified was started being sold. It means the design was pretty much already done by that point. Yeah, new motherboard should have, I believe, has a header for Type C on front panel. So I want to eventually upgrade the case to a Fractal Design North XL as well. I currently have a Fractal Design Arc XL. And, you know, the wood paneling on the North XL would match my desk.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, jumps. We're about to hit Bernard's Loop sector, and then one more jump after that. That's right. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
fuel up a bit here because it's going to be a bit of a super cruise for this one. I think it's 170,000 if I remember correctly. There we go, and final jump. Anyone's actually responded to my Reddit inquiry about the Sandblaster X4 yet? I'm gonna ask the Sound Blaster people. It has a specific feature that I need before I buy one. Yeah, I think it does. I just want to be sure. Alright, we'll see if we can drop out at a good distance on this one. Gotta time it just right. Get that on the 7. That'll be the right point, maybe. Oh, it was a little far, but I think we got it close. Right down here on Bravo 9 Alpha. Got the polonium crystalline shards for us. Mode, it is good. I just gotta find a nice spot for us to land on. It's steep at first. Another thing I need to do in Elite 2 that we was on the plan book, I just didn't have it ready for tonight. I want to work on, do a stream where we build the Sidewinder for the Outlander challenge on Distant Worlds 3. I got that Sidewinder back. We saw it earlier on the Stronghold carrier. I just need to actually you know, flesh out the build for it there, and then get the shopping list, basically. Then we can have a stream where we build that thing and give it a good test. Take it out to the Distant Worlds 3 starting point and leave it there till January. let's make sure this thing's actually recognizing 150. It does on this one. I think it's only when you start from 0, 0. That was a strong little hitch there for a moment. Gave me a concern. Low gravity are those, so they're gonna take forever to fall, aren't they? I was not lined up with it. Bernard's Loop just huge up there in the sky. Gotta love this area of space. Glorious skies. This one's on the far side there. Lovely, lovely sky. Polonium here. Come on, Polonium. Fall faster. Set this one properly. Nope. Depth perception sometimes makes it a little weird. Trying to intercept. That one just, oh, it's like straight up underground. Can I still hit it? I don't think so. That one was not working out for us. Oh, we got the rings of the planet poking up over the horizon there as well. Not scooping it. Where did it even go? There we go. Scooped it that time. Oh, that's the one on the ground. Crystalline fragments here in this thing. Oh, we got some chromium out of that. find some more shards out this way. There we go. Up that off of there. Seek out some more this way. Forest up here. It looks like a decent amount of crystal shards up in this one. Got one on the way though. Maybe that might be underground. Yeah, that one's definitely underground. All right, nice little forest up here. It looks like. Time. Yeah. Right around over to this one. Ow. The bump. There's actually more back there I must have missed. Quite a few, it looks like. Thought I had hit them all, but apparently not. Last, here we go. Quite hit that one. Yep, not on target. Squeeze this gap here. Fragments on this thing. Let's give anything decent this time. Got some selenium out of this one. Look at that. That's a decent acquire. Some over there on our left. That hill was just a little too sharp. $99 of 150 is what we're currently at. One break off right there. Two over here. Three over here, basically. On the radar up this way. Up, and one we missed. Yeah, and looks like there's another one on the other side of this hill. Another few, actually. Get back up the hill, that is. There we go, and then another one right down here at the bottom. That's only two, though. Off. It's on this side. Kind of ended up landing with it anyways at that point. All right, we're at 147. We just need one more. Not that thing, though. That's Pika's Cobble. Doesn't do us any good. It's only gonna have, like, iron or something. So whatever the Chi one is. Not even seeing any out this way. What the heck? Like lost the crystal shards. Let's head back towards where it's wave scanner's telling us to go. There we go. That's the last of the polonium that we need. Ship should be coming in here now. Somewhere around here. Oh, way over there, apparently. All right, and that's good. That's actually 3 o'clock on the dot. That was perfect timing then, actually. Let us go ahead and check out, see what Rosa Tequila's up to, it looks like. Pop out of the game there. There we go. And everyone, thank you for coming on by, letting me be part of your day. We're going to go check out Rosa Tequila, another wonderful Elite Dangerous streamer. And yeah, we'll hopefully we got the Monday, we got the peak with Totally Not a Demon and Fuwami Flam. We're gonna do that on Monday, and then hopefully next Wednesday I get the motherboard, the RAM tomorrow. The next Wednesday apparently is when the processor should be coming, so hopefully then I'll be able to get the PC built and all ready for streaming again shortly after that. But for now, we'll go check out Rosa Tequila, and I'll see y'all again next time. Bye-bye.